to
Yeah,
use.
that is just while we're talking about like Windows and Mac, I just realized, I mean, I thought of this before, but it just hit me again, where if you want to make a Flutter app, you most likely need to get a Mac because you want to make an iPhone. It's like, don't you reckon? Like, don't you
Yeah.
reckon it's kind of impractical if you
Mhm.
have a pure Windows computer and you're making Flutter apps, and then just occasionally, I guess, grabbing someone's like, I mean, you can't even, can you even test it on a real device if you connect an iPhone to a Windows computer? Can you do that? Yeah, you
You
can't,
you
right? Yeah.
cannot. You cannot. Like
Yeah,
Apple
so
wouldn't allow
it
you.
almost
You. Mhm.
necessitates like if you want to use Flutter, you have to use Mac. That's what Apple does, man. Like Apple's just like they rope you in and like you have to like can't escape their like their vortex almost. But so you're using a Windows though.
Yeah.
Oh, you are no,
No, I'm
you're
not
using a
using
Mac. Yeah, what am I
Windows.
talking about? Yeah.
The last time I think I stopped using Windows like since high
Hmm.
school. That's when I got a Linux machine and I started
Right.
using Linux. And then after that, I thought, like there's some necessity like things that I want on Linux that doesn't really exist, and also the trackpad sucks. So that's when I started using Macs more. Talking like going back to going back to what you said about how you have to use a Mac
Yeah.
for Flutter development. There are definitely ways like you can develop like a full suite of Flutter apps like iOS, Windows, or iOS, Android, like without having a Mac. One way is that you can rent a Mac
Hmm.
on cloud.
Oh, right.
There are services where you can like rent a Mac by hours. I wouldn't say that's ideal. The other way is to just not debug on Mac and simply to hope for the best and have a
Yeah,
CI
yeah.
job to build for you, like
Yeah.
have like code magic. But that's also
Yeah.
like not practical. So you probably definitely
Like
want to
there's a lot of little
have.
things I noticed because I have an Android phone and an iPhone next to me to like test the apps on both. And sometimes
Mhm,
there will be situations where even like when you're making an app bar and you make a title
mhm.
um, and nothing else was specified, but on Android it wouldn't be centered, whereas on iPhone it would be centered. And there's like this little like, you know what I mean? And that's just one little example of you
Uh,
probably do want to test it out. Like, you know what I mean? Just
yeah,
I don't know. Like I can't. I would,
yeah,
for me personally, I would go crazy if I can't ever test it on my iPhone, and I just like hope for the best, and at the end I'll just give it a quick test. Like, I don't know.
yeah. There's also like so many issues like regarding like Cocoa
Mm,
Pods, like pod dependencies like on Android. Then there's like some Android problems. You also want to like even you're working on a Mac, you want to also like test for Android just as you develop, right? Um, I'm not sure if you ever like encountered like just random issues with like Xcode
oh
build.
yeah, of course, yeah,
Um, just yeah, just like some weird issues you have to end up looking like
yeah,
on
yeah,
Stack Overflow.
yeah. I know. I run into that like every now and then. It's like I have to like go into
Yeah,
Xcode, and I have to like okay, let me go like look up this stuff and configure some things around. Um, yeah, but
yeah.
just I
Stack.
just want to. No, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say like how Flutter is like a complete vacuum. Like it just like extracts like itself from like the entire native side. So you like when Flutter fails to help you like to take care of the native problems, you have to like you know dip your feet dirty just to have to
Yeah.
just figure themselves your for yourself.